Uh-oh.
Whoa, lady, relax. Me and my brother, we just want to know if y'all can help us out.
I said back off! Carly.
We don't want any trouble.
No trouble.
Of
We
course,
want none.
neither do we.
Don't want no trouble.
I'm Andy St. John. This here's my brother Dan. We're just out looking for gasoline.
Ah, great.
Looks like you folks
They're
got the
looking for
motel locked
gas.
down, which is fine, but if you could spare any gas, well, we'd be much obliged.
Why do you need gas?
Our place is protected by an electric fence. Generators provide the electricity.
Our generators run on gas. Look, we own a dairy farm a few miles up the road. If y'all be willing to lower your guns, we can talk about some kind of trade.
How y'all doing on food? We got plenty at the dairy.
Pretty much none.
Lee, why don't you and Mark check the place out, see if it's legit? I'm going with you. I got your back if anything seems fishy.
Okay.
So, what are y'all thinking?
Let's go to the dairy.
You've got a deal. We'll bring some gas to your dairy. In exchange, you give us some food to bring back. We'll see how it goes from there.
Sounds fair. A couple gallons should power one of our generators for a while.
Alright, great.
So, this dairy, you guys really have food?
Sure do. We lost most of the cattle, but we still have lots of milk, butter, and cheese stocked up.
And with the vegetables we grow, we got plenty of food.
It's nice to get away from that motel for a while. This Lily Kenny thing is starting to get ridiculous. Personally, I'd be happier if you started to take charge more.
Me as the leader?
You think they'd want me for a leader?
Sure,
I don't
everybody
think
looks
so.
up to you.
Well, not everyone thinks I'm so trustworthy.
Because of your past. Does anyone else know?
Yep, Larry knows.
Larry knows.
Great. That can't be easy.
Clementine knows. She
Oh,
was
forgot
there
about
when we
that.
were talking in the drugstore and
Yep,
asked me about it.
yep, I forgot about that.
I couldn't lie to her.
What exactly did happen with the senator?
It was an accident.
It was an accident. I mean, I pretty much knew about the affair.
Let's just say
Sometimes
it
I
was an
wonder if I
accident.
should talk to the group about it.
You don't have to. Whatever happened before things went to hell doesn't matter anymore.
Not sure everyone would see it that way.
Maybe you're right. Listen, over the years, I've reported on some pretty messed up. I've seen situations like yours 100 times. It doesn't have to make you a bad man.
I really appreciate that.
Thank you,
I
Carly.
mean, thank God Lee showed up when he did. Right, Lee?
Yeah, why don't you tell us a little more about yourself, Lee?
Where are you from?
I
Macon.
grew up in Macon.
Yeah.
Right here in the heart of Georgia. That's what I like to hear. Y'all seem pretty settled in at that motor inn. Who's running things over there?
I kind of want to say that I am, but I'm gonna say Kenny is.
Kenny's a guy who really keeps a group together.
Don't let Lily hear you say that.
How many people you got over there anyway?
Not including kids.
9, including the kids.
You forgot Ben.
Me?
That makes it
I
10.
chose that
Well, we'd love to get you all
that
out to
I'm
the
in
dairy.
charge.
Like I said, we got plenty of food, and quite frankly, we could always use an extra helping hand.
Oh,
In the
great.
summers, I used to help out on a goat farm.
Yeah, that's great. Everything helps.
Mama's been running the dairy for well, as long as I can remember, but now it's
You
getting...
think you're gonna cut me out of this?
No one's trying to cut you out
Oh,
of
great.
anything.
You and
Bandits.
Gary are old.
Bandits.
Who?
Haven't noticed.
Those look like the people who
Oh,
raided
man,
my
the
camp.
paranoia is pissing everyone
Who are
off.
they?
You. And you guys were keeping it all
There's
to
only two of
yourself.
them.
Oh no, there's
Yeah,
a
and you know
lot
what?
more.
Looks like I'm have a fun time. I'm going to have a fun time censoring this episode, aren't I? Huh.
We ate it all. What are you gonna do about it?
Don't worry, Danny and I got you covered if something happens, but let's just wait this out. Hope they move on.
You. You.
Jesus!
The world out here has gone to sh**. Come on, let's get to the dairy where it's safe.
Rest in peace. That one bandit though, that was not right. Bandits are just killing their other bandits.
St. John Family Dairy.
Oh, nice.
Y'all can see how we kept this place so safe.
I can hear it going right now.
You betcha. They fry like bugs in a zapper. We're pushing 4,000 volts through that thing with generators and amps.
That would
I
probably
think
kill
this-
me.
That's a lot.
That would probably kill me. Since I'm just a robot. You ever have any accidents?
Ever have any accidents?
Nah.
It's safer here than out there.
Heck
This
yeah.
place looks untouched. You'd never know the rest of the world is in ruins.
It's worth protecting. Hence all the juice.
I thought I saw y'all with company coming down the drive.
Guys, this is our mama.
I'm Brenda St. John.
Oh,
and
hello
welcome
there.
to the St. John Dairy.
This here's Lee. He's from Macon.
A couple of our old farmhands were from Macon. They grow 'em good there.
They got a few more friends staying at the old motel.
Oh my goodness, that place is pretty vulnerable. Have you got someone with survival experience to lead your group?
Yeah, I think Kenny's working on getting us
Kenny's
somewhere
working on
safer.
Getting us somewhere safer. He doesn't think the motor inn will stay safe forever.
Sounds like a smart man. Now that y'all are here, we'll make sure you're safe and comfortable.
Okay,
We're awful hungry.
yeah, we're awful
These are
hungry.
for y'all. Baked fresh this morning.
Oh yeah, I got some
Amazing.
biscuits.
Can't get stuff like that anymore. Not without a cow for milk and butter, that's for sure.
That's right. Hopefully Maybelle will make it through this bout of whatever she's got and be with us for a good long while.
Your cow is sick? What's she?
We have a vet.
What?
We can bring her here. We can help you folks
You're just
out.
gonna go shouting
Oh,
stuff out,
Vet.
Mark?
Oh my! Our prayers have been answered.
Maybe our whole group could come for the day.
Well, how about
I
this?
think Lee has some
Y'all go
suspicion.
get your veterinary friend and I'll prepare some dinner. A big feast for all you hungry souls. It'd be nice to have some folks to help out around here again. Danny, why don't you come help me out in the kitchen?
Why don't I head back with the food and round up everyone for the trip over here?
Might want to take someone with you. Remember, those roads can be dangerous.
I can handle myself.
Take this. Why don't you go ahead and take Ben along anyway?
Take care of yourself, Lee. See you in a while.
Mark, Lee, why don't you take a look around? Once you get settled in, I could use some help securing the perimeter.
Is there a problem?
Sometimes
Hope
the
not.
dead get tangled up in the fence before they fry and end up knocking over a post. It'd be a big help if you could walk the perimeter. You can learn a little something about our fence. I'm gonna go top off the generators before they run dry. Come get me when you're ready.
You
Alright then.
This place is incredible. It's got food. And that fence? Oh man, that fence.
That
If we
fence is
play
the
our
best
cards
part,
right,
isn't it?
This might turn out to be a place we can stay. So how do you want to play this?
We should do whatever we can to help out. They're offering us food, so yeah, let's do this.
They're offering us food. We should do whatever we can to make these people like us.
The way Brenda was talking, I get the feeling like she'd be happy to have us stay.
Heck
The
yeah.
only reason for us not to us up. If Andy needs some help securing the perimeter, then that's what we do.
Let's see what else we can do. What we can do in that time. We can probably there's a swing over here, I think. There's a broken swing over here, right? Just a rope and a wooden board.
Too bad it's broken. I'll bet Clementine and Duck would have loved something like this to play on.
Kids used to like that old swing even more than the tour sometimes.
That figures. It's a
I'll
swing. How'd it break?
How'd it break?
Got busted the first day those things showed up. Thank God no one was on it at the time.
Looks like it just needs a new board for the seat and some rope. Make it safe for Clem and Duck. And let the St. John's know we can pull our weight around here.
Sounds like a plan to me. Let's go find some rope and a board. Let's go up here. Alright. Let's see what they got around here. They got herbs, I believe. Or just some plants, maybe.
This dairy went
Got
a lot
some
of ribbons in
warts.
its day, huh?
This place was my daddy's life.
Oh
Meant
man.
everything to him. You know, when he first bought this place, it was a single-story house.
Is that right?
After us kids was born, he insisted on adding a second floor. Said they had to have room for as many babies as they could have.
They stopped after 2, though, didn't
He
they?
was done after Dan.
Our
Ha.
folks stopped after 2 as well.
Ha.
Then one day, the
Because-
world changed.
Because more than
Now
2 is a
this
crowd,
is all we
apparently.
have left of Daddy. That's why we take such good care of it, and why we want to share it with good folks like yourselves.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, so this was a popular place. Well, let's see what's in the shoe chest, shoe bucket, whatever
This rope is perfect.
whatever
for
the hell it was
swing.
called. I guess we found rope, so, okay. Halfway done. Now we just need to go and get a board, and then tie the rope on the board, and then that's it, right? Rope, board, tied to the tree, tied to the other rope, and then we've perfected that, what's it called, thing, the
Could
swing.
be useful if I can find some boards to cut.
Probably could. We found some
Mind
boards.
if I use one of these boards?
Already making some repairs, huh? I like a guy who takes some initiative. Yeah, go right ahead.
Awesome. That was pretty quick. It was slower last chapter. It was slower last chapter, and I've read it with sawing boards with Sean. Ugh. Let's go repair this thing. Use rope and board on swing.
All right. This shouldn't be too tough.
Shouldn't be.
Well, I'll be damned. Mama's gonna be thrilled to see that old swing all fixed up.
Hopefully our kids will like it too.
Hope so.
Did you say something, darling? Oh, my goodness. Did you do that?
Just trying
Yes,
to
we
help out a
did.
bit around here.
You know, I used to push Andy and his brother out here on that swing every night when they were kids. Seems like such a long time ago now.
Yeah, it does.
Because those dang walkers. Those days could come back though. If the walker, if the walkers could expire. If that could happen, then well, then you know the walkers could expire. Is what I'm saying. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to Andy and see if I can go fix that fence now. Or yeah. I don't know. Let's see what we can do in the barn.
Hey, what are you fixing to do around the barn?
Just try and help out.
Just trying to find more ways to help out.
Heck yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. Tell you what, we'll find you something to do over there after we get back from securing the perimeter.
Sounds good.
Okay then. We can do that. All right, Andy.
Hi.
Hi.
Question: How's Woody
Glad you
doing?
guys decided to
Yeah.
help us out. I noticed back at the motel that you folks are pretty well armed. Been stockpiling, huh?
Yeah, 'cause no one screws with us. But how many weapons do you have?
We've scraped together a good supply in the last few months. How about yourselves? What kind of protection do you have around here?
We collected a few guns to protect ourselves, but we really only use them when we go off the property. When we're inside the perimeter, the fence is all we need to keep us safe.
That is unless if humans attack. The fence stops the
An
walkers.
electric fence is enough to keep out walkers?
Walkers? Is that what you call them? That's good. The old one wouldn't have, but Mac, he was our foreman. He figured out how to amp it up with the generators. We used to sit out here some nights and watch the sun sizzle and pop when they got too close. Closest thing to entertainment these days, I guess.
These generators are enough to power the whole dairy?
We got lots, and we gotta keep trading for fuel as much as we can, but they all work together to do the trick. Like us.
Are we our first guests?
We can't be the first people you've invited up to the dairy.
Well, no, we've made similar
Called
deals
it.
with other folks, trading for gas and food, but ultimately they moved on, looking for the people they lost contact with.
Alright, then. Let's go fix this perimeter.
Mark and I can help you with that perimeter now.
Heck yeah.
Oh, good.
Come on
Fence
over,
will
Mark.
Stop a walker in about 3 or 4 seconds, but it's overloaded if we leave the husks out there.
You know, Mark and I can clear the fence ourselves if you want to stay here and finish up with the generators.
Well, that'd be great. I'll turn off the northwest section, and if you guys could strip them off and look for any weak points, well, that'd be a big help.
Sounds easy enough.
Stay attentive. You never know.
Alright. Let's go look around.